Restaurant Association show at the LRS booth. I'm Callie Lewis.
And I'm John P. And we have a special guest. We have Seth from Breadcrumb.
Yes.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Breadcrumb? I thought you were from Groupon. I'm confused.
Yeah, what's the deal? Groupon, Breadcrumb. Well, you know, that's a good place to start.
Just try and throw people off.
Yeah, give us the background.
Yeah, so Groupon bought Breadcrumb about a year ago. And everyone knows Groupon. Everyone knows that Groupon is focused on daily deals and customer acquisition, advertising tools for local business. Breadcrumb is really about point of sale and payment solutions. So what Groupon did is they looked at local businesses and they said, we're helping you with your customer acquisition problem. We're helping you get new customers. What else can we do to help you? And one of the things that local merchants kept saying was, we really have a hard time with these POS and payment solutions. They're costing us a lot of money. They're very hard to work with. We can't get the support that we need. They came to us at Breadcrumb. I had started the company about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago. And they liked what they saw. And when they first asked me, hey, would you like to come over to Groupon? I sort of said, well, why do you guys want to be in the POS business?
Yeah.
And ultimately, they told me that it was because they really wanted to help local business and they wanted to connect local customers with the businesses that they love, and that's what I'm all about too.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so tell me more about the back-end POS stuff that you guys are doing for these businesses, because I know nothing about it. Pretend I know nothing. That would be accurate.
Okay, so if you know nothing, POS is that computer terminal in a restaurant. The server or the bartender walks over to it, they punch in your order, and then at the end of the meal, if you're paying with a credit card, they'll swipe a card or they'll put the cash in the drawer. That's POS. My background is I've been in restaurants, not just eating and drinking in them, but owning them, operating them. I know I look like I'm 10 years old. I'm a little bit older than that, and I've been doing it for about 15 years. And these systems are very expensive, very old and clunky. We've all seen them, these big, ugly black terminals, and then they're very difficult to use. So what we did with Breadcrumb, we built a fully featured, hospitality-focused point-of-sale system, built from scratch to run on iPad, and it's delivered in a subscription model that obliterates legacy POS.
On an iPad?
On an iPad.
Wait, are restaurants with traditional POS systems don't have to pay subscription model, or do they?
With a traditional POS system, you pay a lot of money up front.
Capital expenditure.
Ongoing support and maintenance costs.
So it's a completely different way of doing it. Okay.
Completely turning it upside
down. There would
down.
even be a different financial model too, because of the way you have to amortize things and all that, versus if you have a service model, you could write it off every single month as you pay for it. But what you said was an iPad-based system.
It is.
So like if I have a hot dog stand, okay, you got an iPad, I could have customers coming to me, order a hot dog, I could hit a hot dog button or something and then check them out?
If you have that, I mean, yeah, so let's say we were gonna start a new check over here. This is for a floor plan restaurant.
Okay.
You can also do it for the hot dog stand.
They're at table 13.
So over here, and then I don't know about a hot dog, but let's say you wanted a hamburger. I've got that in the.
Love the hot
Here's
dog.
a hamburger, and if you want it, how do you want it cooked?
Medium rare.
Medium rare. That's how I like my burger.
And no
too.
vegetables.
So we can go over here, and over here, if you want to have the no veggies. Let's say over here we've got all the different modifiers. So let's say we want no lettuce.
Wait, who would ever choose no hush puppies?
Oh, no one. Clearly.
No lettuce, no
Extra
tomato.
hush puppies.
Yeah.
I'm from New York, so some of us don't like hush puppies.
Okay.
Most we have to bring you to Texas.
So there we go. We've just added in our burger over here. This check, we can hit this send button.
Oh, and I see it says $13.01.
Yeah, we're going here. If you hit this payments button, here's the check. You can close it out to all of your different tender types over here. You can email the receipt, print the receipt.
How do you do a credit card now?
For a credit card,
I know.
yeah,
How do you physically do it?
There's actually a swiper that goes over here. I don't have one on me right
like
now.
Like one of those little square units?
We don't actually use one of those square units. We've got our own swiper. It's PCI compliant. It's got all this encryption, so everything's safe and secure.
I think you said a bad word because Square's actually competing with you guys, right?
It's better than Square.
You said that, not me.
All right.
All right, so this is obviously easy for any of the servers or anybody at the system or at the restaurant to use because they know iPads, right?
Right, that's exactly.
Well,
that's
how many? Could we give an iPad like this to every one of our servers? Like they all have one?
Or
they could. So we actually have restaurants, we have customers doing both ways. Some of them use it like more of a traditional terminal. They mount it on a wall, they mount it on a countertop, you've got it right here, and you're pumping on it, right? Other folks actually walk around with iPad. It also runs on iPad mini. And for a restaurant, that's perfect because it's check presenter size. It goes in your apron. It goes in your back, which is what most servers want to do with it.
How do you take cash? You have a cash register that integrates?
Oh yeah, it works with a cash register. It's just like a normal point
Is it
of sale
wireless,
system.
like on the Wi-Fi network or Bluetooth or what?
The iPads are all connected wirelessly to your network. Printers can be connected via wire, Cat5, or they can be wireless as well. And then cash drawers are usually connected into a printer.
Okay, okay.
Out of curiosity, how much does, I'm sorry, I just gotta ask how much it costs. Like, what's a typical monthly cost for?
Sure.
Let's say I had a relatively small restaurant, I don't know, how many would I get and what would it kind of cost?
Sure, so for this particular product, we've got a bunch of different plans. Plans start at $99 a month for one iPad. There's no contract, you can cancel anytime.
Wow.
And you can go up, depending on the number of terminals, the fees go up a little bit.
Yeah.
Hardware, you can buy it from us. We've got something called a bread box, which has all of your iPads, networking, everything you need, and we don't mark it up, so you're getting it at the lowest prices you can find, and there is also an extended warranty. Okay. Or you can buy it from anywhere else you want. We really don't care. We're not in the hardware business. Now, if you're more of a cafe or a very quick service focused restaurant, we've got another product called Breadcrumb POS. This is Breadcrumb Pro, but there's Breadcrumb POS. That's free.
Okay.
And that's just downloaded for free. It's got breadcrumb payments built in, which is 1.8% plus 15 cents a swipe. You can just run right away.
Oh.
Similar to what Square Register is.
I can just download it from the App Store, like right now.
You can just download it from the App Store right now. In
Nice.
fact, I have it right over
So
here.
I could use that with any iOS device?
You can
iPod
use,
Touch or anything?
it doesn't work on iPod Touch
Just
right
iPad
now.
or iPad
iPad
mini?
Mini.
Okay.
Right over here is Breadcrumb POS. This is the self-serve area on it. You can see, and I just downloaded this from the App Store. You can hit this, create a new account. Or you
but
can
we
sign
need to
into
buy
your
the
own
little
account.
credit card swiper.
That's
Yes,
the little swiper,
you have to get
right?
the
How
credit
much is
card
that?
swiper. That costs $15, but if you sign up for Breadcrumb POS, you get $5,000 worth of transactions for free. So it more than covers the cost of the $15 you pay for the credit card swiper.
That would be great for people who are like at a like a Renaissance fair or something.
Yeah.
They could have their thing and they could be doing all that out of their
Food
car, a
trucks,
food truck or
Renaissance
something,
fair,
right?
I mean, anything like that's so mobile that
Ask
they
your
need
question because I've got another.
Okay, so I'm going to go backwards because he just took over the show. I'm just joking. One of the things that we've been noticing a trend of is the integration between POS systems and then monitors in the kitchen showing how fast orders are going through and the whole management process.
Sure.
What are you guys doing there?
Sure, so in restaurant terms, we usually call that KDS, which is the Kitchen Display System. Sweet. It's all right, you showed me how to raise the brightness on that. So I think what's happening is, back like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, everyone thought, oh, KDS is bad, it's only for fast food. You only see it at McDonald's, right? You only see it at Jamba Juice. And now, restaurants that are doing more fine dining, high-end dining are starting to understand the benefits of KDS because it really does a couple things. Number one, it gives you better analytics of what's going on in your kitchen. Number two, you're getting rid of all that paper, right? And it's amazing how much paper restaurants go through, and if you want to try and be green, KDS is important. So right now, we actually don't have a KDS integration for Breadcrumb, but it's one of the things that we're working on because customers have been asking us for it.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, my other question is, if I had a restaurant and I had like 10 or 20 iPads, because we got a lot of servers and stuff going on, how do you charge them all? That's a problem, right?
Yeah, I was going to ask that too, and then I threw the question
out. Do you guys have a solution? I know I've seen like commercial charging units that you can buy. Do you guys recommend them? Do you sell them? What do you do?
We actually don't have one that we recommend.
Okay.
But there are plenty out there.
Yeah, about 80-90% of our customers have their iPad stationary at some point during the day, or they're permanently stationary. So through the credit card swipe, there's a USB cable that gets plugged in and it keeps the iPad charged full time.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so Ken's giving me the
I know,
we're out of time.
We got to wrap up. You have a busy schedule ahead of you.
Before we do, I do have to ask one other thing. I heard of something else coming from Groupon really soon. Savory or
Savor.
It's called what's it called? Groupon?
Yeah, Groupon Reserved, and it's
Reserve
and Savored.
Just really quick, what is that?
Yeah, so Groupon Reserved is really looking at the way restaurants want to acquire customers, and sometimes they want to have a very big splash with a daily deal. Other times they just want to fill tables when they're slowest. Just give me 2 customers, give me 4 customers. And what they're doing, Groupon, through Reserved and Savored, it's giving restaurants the ability to say, I just want to offer up to 40% off at these particular times, limited slots. That's what Groupon reserves.
Gotcha. And we're going to see that rolling out pretty soon. It's not far off.
Yeah, it's a couple of months away.
All right.
Exciting
cool. I can't
stuff
wait.
coming out from Groupon. I use Groupon
Oh my God,
on a daily basis.
she really literally uses Groupon daily. I can't tell you how many Groupon she uses.
I just wish I
She
could
loves
use
it.
Breadcrumb, and I don't have anything to sell like that. But
No, we're going to download the thing. We're going to open a little stand.
We are, exactly.
We're out of time, guys, but thanks for joining us here at the NRA show at the LRS booth.
Yes.
Stay tuned for more. We'll be back. I'm John P.
I'm Callie Lewis. Bye.